This is an Insane Cast production. You are listening to Thanks for Watching, the All Movies Podcast, with your cast, DJ, Beth, Joe, and now, thanks for watching.
And I'm recording.
And I'm recording.
Yay. After I scold Beth for a second.
Scold Beth. Go ahead. Ready? Go.
No, I can't. I can't do it.
Okay. Okay, don't do it then.
I'm not going to. All right.
Let's get the show on the road. Welcome to episode 140 of Thanks for Watching. Yeah. Recording on this Monday, January 18th. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody.
Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Yay. Let's see. What else? Well, there's the opening. I'm DJ.
I'm Beth.
I'm Joe.
Yay. It's going to be one of those days, I guarantee it.
How long has it been since we've done a show?
Like
2 weeks?
10 days.
Oh.
2 weeks, about, yeah.
Yeah, we
Something
skipped
like
it. We
that.
skipped a week.
We skipped last Monday, right?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Because
so that
why?
DJ could educate himself.
That's right.
He had a
Yes.
practice test he had to take.
I was
He
stressing
had a
out.
practice test, and I started school again last week.
Oof.
So we're all schooled out.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I did on Monday since we didn't have a podcast?
Ooh,
Tell me.
What did you do?
Didn't do anything school related.
Oh.
Smart. That's smart.
I was the only one though.
No, you're smart. Don't do
Yeah.
school.
Smart, yes.
No, be cool, stay in school, guys.
Stay in school, guys. Yeah.
I've done
true.
a lot of school.
Yeah, you have. You got the papers to show it.
That's true.
I've
Show
done
for it.
pennies.
Yeah. And I'm hoping to be out of school someday. No.
I don't know that you ever will be. I think you're that guy who's like, I have learned this, but what about all of that? That's
I have
another
all this
thing
to
I
learn.
know,
Right?
Yeah.
which is not a bad
Honestly,
thing at all.
You know, if you want to avoid school loans, you just keep going to school until you're dead. And you didn't really
Because then you
to
never
pay
have
them
to
back.
pay them back because you're still a student.
Well,
Yeah.
I
like
mean,
it.
that is definitely one way. I hadn't thought about it that way.
There you go. PhD, here I come.
Maybe trust me, that doesn't take forever.
Well, based on
It
if
took
I
me
choose
6 years, so
Oh, see? I mean,
that was all.
Right?
That,
in
that
6
was
years
all.
I'll be
Jesus Christ, that was all.
That's no.
I'll be
no big
over
deal.
50.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness. Holy mackerel.
How's everybody's
How
weekend?
Mine was testing.
Did I take the words out of your mouth there?
You sure did.
I'm
Holy
sorry.
mackerel.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. That's okay. And if you're allergic to fish, holy cow.
What if you're vegetarian?
Holy moly.
Holy
buckets.
cannoli.
Holy cannoli.
But they could have animal lard in that. So,
Holy
you know,
guacamole.
animal
Yeah.
shortening.
It's true.
All right.
Like-
Let's-
I don't put shortening in my guacamole.
we're tangenting now.
Very tangenting. How was your weekend? You all know I took a test. I was super crazy.
How do you feel
doing
about that test?
No, I feel good. Like
That's good.
The
That's a good
practice
thing.
tests that I took all last week
Uh-huh.
made me even more freaked out. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna pass this. I can't do math. And I thought I was pretty good at math.
Hey, I
but-
know how that feels.
Yeah, yeah. And then I bet you do.
I'm repeating a math class.
No. But luckily, I got I guess 95% on the math test. So
Well, there you go.
that was good. I'm guessing that the practice test was harder than the regular test. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about it. That's the whole thing.
He could tell you, but then he'd have to kill you.
Right. I could just tell you my scores, which aren't official at the moment. So I'm just going to wait on the official stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
So your guys' weekend. Let's go.
go. We binged a show
Ooh.
that we can talk about later.
Okay.
We did some yard work, kind of, and that's it.
There you go.
Oh no, we went and hung out with my parents in the
Nice.
backyard. Yeah, we hadn't seen them for a bit, so we did kind of a backyard distance lunch thing.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
It's nice you
nice.
could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very
It was
cool.
Are
good.
you guys off shelter in place?
Yes.
Good.
I don't know.
Yeah, no one does.
I don't think we ever went to a shelter in place. We just went
we
to
did.
don't do anything non-essential,
Right.
which is kind of the same thing, right?
Stay at home.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I said shelter in place. I meant stay at home order.
Yeah, we still have that going, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. They took us off stay at home, but nothing is different from when we
Right.
were on stay at home.
Yeah. We don't have a stay at home. We have a pause. We're pausing everything. You don't do anything that you don't have to do. So movie theaters still can't. And we're paused as of like in the middle of the month. The governor said we're going to do 30 more days of pausing. And
Okay.
So they're calling
so-
it pause.
they're calling it a pause.
They hit the pause
yeah.
button
Okay.
Yeah, basically that's what they're saying.
because they
And-
have to pee and they don't want to ruin their game.
Right.
Right. And so some of the shows on the strip have been closed since the pause, and without, I don't even know what gave them the idea, but the Thunder from Down Under is opening this week, and it's still in the pause. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Okay.
Sounds like a good
That's-
time.
I mean,
I just saw the news this afternoon, and it was like we're in a pause, and they said they've been paused for a while. So since the pause, they've decided they're going to start opening on this day, and I'm like, but we're
that's
still
not how it works.
yeah.
They're just all we were doing the thing for a while, but now we're bored. And
Yeah, we're not.
like,
We don't want to do that anymore.
We have all this body grease that's just it's gonna go rancid. So
Right,
we gotta
right.
like all of our super hot dancers are they're getting a little
man.
doughy around the midsection because of quarantine. So
Right.
they're gonna not fit in their tight jeans. So we gotta let's just open.
Yeah, my COVID-19 is definitely a COVID 25 or 30 by this point.
Oh my god!
Ugh.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna have
I
to go
guess-
back on grass and sadness after this. If I were a smart person, I would just be on grass and sadness now, because I have the time to cook.
Oh,
True.
there you go.
You dumb girl. Silly. Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, choices there. Thunder from Down Under.
Well, let's do a movie show.
Yeah, you might
Okay.
have to cut some of that down a little bit.
Yeah,
Well,
hack it
maybe.
all out.
Maybe. Let's see. It depends on our lists and stuff. And we don't. I mean, there's a lot that we don't have this time around still. But this week we're gonna. So we have last week's challenge or trivia question, which 3 people got. Kevin Smith films. We're gonna talk about that really soon. What else? No more box office numbers yet. Next week, nothing's opening. Okay, so how about this? Entertainment news, because I have some of that.
Okay.
So Chris Evans might be on track to being Captain America again.
I did
Like-
see that, but I didn't read it.
Oh yeah. So he's still thinking about it. It's all like in closed doors, but it's probably gonna happen. Deadpool 3. I'm sure that everybody's heard these already. Deadpool 3 is going to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it is going to be rated R. They've basically said, yeah, this is
Really?
it's not- Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can't do Deadpool
Not rated R.
PG-13. You
Yeah.
can't do it.
Right.
It's
Right.
it would be stupid, and that's just not something you can do. So I'm actually really proud of them for saying
Yeah.
they're going to do that. We'll see when it happens.
Right.
But-
They could just be saying
Just-
that.
Yeah, they shouldn't even attempt to do it if they're not going to do it R, because that's who Deadpool is.
Yeah,
Deadpool is
Right.
rated R.
absolutely.
Yep.
And I don't have any doubts it'll be rated R. I'd imagine they can't find anybody to write a script that's not R rated.
I'm sure they could find somebody. It's just whether or not it would be good.
That's true. And Disney wants it to be good.
They do try.
Yeah.
They have the best of intentions, I think.
That's true. That's true. So, and lastly, Wonder Woman will be on HBO till the end of this week. So the 24th, it's gone, kaput. So, I don't know what they're gonna do with it, or where it's gonna go after that. But
They're
maybe
gonna sell it and then they'll put it back on cable in like 6 months.
that's true. Yeah, something like that. You're
Or
right.
they'll just destroy it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't think they'll do that. I mean, they could just rescind their wish, but
I had talked to a friend about that, and they're like, "How come he didn't just turn into a rock and fall down on the desk?" End of the
that was
movie.
what my mom
And I'm
said.
like, that'd have been hilarious.
I wish
I
to be
was
you.
thinking that.
Capone.
I wish to be you, and it's all rock form, and then he just falls on this desk, and it's like roll credits done.
And then someone
Yeah.
like comes by and wishes on him, or they're like, "We don't know what this is." So
Because
they
what
put
the
it
fuck
in
is this?
They put it in the warehouse with the
ark? Yep,
Yes.
totally.
They're all, "We don't know what this is, but it looks sinister." So, meanwhile, Steve is just in some bro's body.
Yeah.
I wish that never happened.
I know, it was such
Yeah.
a poor choice. Poor choice.
Poor choice.
Get your shit together, DC.
Right?
I'm sorry. Somebody
Like,
had to
I
say it.
don't want to be another one of those haters, but geez Louise, DC.
Yeah.
Look at the ratio of good to bad that you have.
Yeah.
It's like 1 good to like 7 garbage fires.
And I'm wondering, like, who's the one who greenlit that? Who said, "Oh, this is a good idea"?
This is such a hot idea.
I don't
know. Nobody.
Yeah.
It was the room full of monkeys writing Shakespeare on the typewriter.
Right. But there's got to be somebody who absolutely loved it and thought it was the best.
Well, what I think is, like, I really feel like DC, they don't really have a Kevin Feige or a
That's true.
What's her name? Star Wars lady. Why's her
Are
name
you
escaping
talking
me?
about Kathleen Kennedy?
Yes, I don't think they have a person like that goes, "All right, I am the buck stops with me." You know what I
I
mean?
am
Like,
the grand overseer.
Right. I
Yeah.
don't think they have a Palpatine over there.
I am
So-
the gate master or the gatekeeper, so
Right.
bring the key and I'll tell you if it's a good one or a bad one.
Exactly. I
Right.
think that's what they're lacking. But I could be wrong. They might have somebody like that, but it's not showing in their work.
And
No,
if they
it's
do,
not.
that person needs
I have a
new
feeling
job.
it's a committee. I have a feeling it's not just one person.
well, that makes sense actually. If you look at the movies that they made,
Yeah, they
There's just,
vary
like,
so much.
500 different storylines crammed into one movie.
Oh, exactly.
That guy A is like, "Let's do this," and guy B is like, yeah, that's a great idea, but let's also do this. And then Lady C is just like, "Hey, guess what? I've
Yeah.
got a great idea, guys."
I like your idea, but we got to do mine too, okay? Okay.
It's like a
Right.
20-sided die of ideas.
oof.
Yes.
And they constantly keep rolling a 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time.
Exactly.
Critting themselves in the foot.
Yep.
They're just like, we're gonna make the best movie ever, and then just like punching themselves in the
Yeah.
dick
Oh,
repeatedly.
damn. I dropped my axe on my face again.
Oh, man,
Oh.
Keep doing
how did
that.
you drop it up? But okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
On my head?
gosh. Wow.
I dropped
Well,
it.
that-
It bounced and hit me in the face. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Couldn't have
That's
been
all the
any
news I
unluckier.
have. So I don't know if you guys. Do you
Poor
guys
James
have
Earl
any
Jones is
news?
90 today.
Yep.
That's my news.
What's your news?
James Earl Jones has 90 today.
Oh wow.
Damn. It's Betty
Good for
White's
him.
birthday
The
was
voice-
yesterday, right?
The voice
She's
of
99.
Darth Vader. Is she? Oof.
Yep.
Wow. That's amazing.
Oh, and
And
some people seem to think Mad Max takes place in 2021. It doesn't. Stop spreading that rumor. It's
you
not
tell
true.
him.
Who said it was in
Thank you.
2021?
What?
That's weird. Mad Max in 2021? That makes no sense.
No,
I
they
think you're
they
try-
think they think people have been spreading this thing saying that the story Mad Max takes place in 2021.
Like the original Mad Max?
Correct. Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like the Road Warrior.
No, Mad Max.
Mad Max. Okay. Wait, I'm Googling it and it says... Okay.
Some
I just
people
went to
seem to
Google
think
it, and it
this.
seriously said Mad Max jousting with dragons.
Awesome.
Like, I don't know what that is, but now I have to look at it. So
That's
you
your
guys
computer
continue.
listening to you talk about Excalibur, jousting, and then something with Dungeons and Dragons. You mentioned a 20-sided die, so it's putting together algorithms based on what we're talking about.
No, it's actually a video.
No, I know I was just trying to tell a joke, but
It was a good joke.
Yeah, okay.
It's not even wrong.
Right.
Okay.
My FBI agent is totally like having a great time. He's like, oh, this
Yeah.
is the most weird shit she's come up with in the longest time. Normally it's Disneyland dogs and food.
Right. Oh my.
But yeah, everybody seems to think that Mad Max takes place in 2021, and I believe the director recently spoke out and said no, it's not true. Or the writer,
Now-
somebody said something that no, that's not.
I did see a TikTok that said that movie with Will Smith, the what's it called? At the End of the World.
I don't know. I'm looking at Mad
I Am
Max.
Legend?
I can't help you.
I Am Legend took place in 2021. So
I think
wasn't
people are
sure.
just saying things because it's
I think
timely.
so too. I didn't look it up, but I was just like, was it? Did it take place in 2021?
I don't think so.
And was it a vaccine that caused everybody to go crazy?
It was a cancer cure.
Yeah. Okay, a cancer cure. Yeah.
Okay,
So-
it says that
Beth
would-
found it.
it says that the first is a road sign with graffiti among the small scrawled words in this date is the date December 6, 1984. So it takes place in the 80s.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why people seem to think it's 2021.
Yeah. That's
Also,
weird.
this costume, the one that they're talking about, Lord Humongous, this costume is very
Yeah.
clearly from also the Beastmaster.
What do you mean? That's a great outfit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying
It's pretty
that
bad.
that looks exactly like the guy who tries to eat the ferrets. And
Who's running around the desert dressed like that?
I mean, it seems
Well-
really tight. I feel like you're probably going to get some sand chafing
In places you don't want it.
that you
Yep.
don't want it, and then
Yeah.
it'll be, not helpful when
Yeah.
you're chasing around.
Well, that's why.
people.
Maybe that's why he's mad all the time.
That would make
Maybe.
me mad.
It makes more sense now.
Yeah. He's miserable and all that.
His fashion choices created a
Yeah.
villain.
Although in this picture it does look like he has a fanny pack, which is, convenient if hated on.
Well, that made him happy some of the time.
Yeah, because he could just keep snacks in there.
Yeah, you keep. That's where you keep your snacks and your wheat
Yeah.
thins.
Yes. When you're
Like
getting
delicious
hangry.
Triscuit crackers.
Yeah.
Dude, don't underestimate wheat thins, man. I love those
No.
things.
I love
They're
wheat
amazing.
thins.
You can't eat them anymore though, DJ.
Yeah, you're allergic
wheat.
to wheat. You said
You said I better not see you eating them.
Oh, well, I'll try not
just
to.
take your pill, dude. Take your Wheatie pill, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I've
Wheatie
doubled my allergy pill these days, so what the
And
heck?
then sleep with your butt out the window.
I'll triple it. Yes. Sleep with my butt out the window.
Ah, yuck.
Oh, this show is going to be pared down hard.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Gosh.
There's
You're
a lot
I'm
happening.
going to have a lot of work to do. Holy mackerel.
You're welcome. I know you enjoy it.
You're fine.
Well,
all-
if this could be the 2-hour show. What the heck? Well, if you
God,
have
why?
news, if you have news for us, send it to us 512 podcast, or you could just punch in the numbers 512-763-2278. Yeah. Or go to our website, which I haven't updated it. I need to update our website. So crazy.
What does it say that it's still it just say it's $19.99?
Yes, exactly. I wish it wouldn't, but we'll party. Like, email shoutout at tfwmovies.com, or you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at tfwmovies, We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/tfwmovies. Help us out. It's fun. We get to have our website, have our email address. It's really nice. So anyway, there we go. Patreon.com/tfwmovies. Yes. All right. Are you ready for our list?
Yep.
It's a short
Born
list.
ready.
It's a short list. All right. Kevin Smith
Yep.
films.
Whee!
And we'll start with Crackhead Blue like we always do. No, we're not. We're not going to do
We're
it.
not?
No,
Nope, she does not really have
she
a
doesn't
Kevin
have
Smith
any
film.
Kevin Smith films that she's.
Huh.
Yeah.
She's not really big.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. Okay. Tyler told us on TikTok. So at 4-Toed Kraken, he says Tusk, Yoga Hosers.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, naturally.
Yoga hosers.
Red State, Mallrats, and Clerks 2.
Clerks 2 over Clerks, huh?
That's okay.
That's a little weird, but Clerks 2 is good.
It is.
I haven't seen Clerks 2, so I don't know.
I mean, it's got Rosario
in fact,
it. I'm not gonna hate. I'm
going-
not gonna say no.
It's all about that donkey show.
Yeah. Okay.
Just go with it.
I'll just go with it.
Yeah,
There
you're
we go.
crazy, Jar Jar. Okay.
So James, he texted, and he says, "So Kevin Smith, first and foremost, for personal reasons, Jesse's Girl,
Okay.
or sorry, Jersey Girl. Let
There
me
you
let
go,
me
I
learn
was
how to
gonna say.
read." So
There you
I'm
go.
surprised I got such a good grade on my reading test. Holy
You
moly.
said that, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like I agreed, and then I'm like,
Yeah, you
meant
agreed to
Jersey
like,
Girl,
hey,
right?
hey, guys.
Yeah. Dogma turned out to be good and held up over time.
yeah.
Obviously, Clerks. Yep, a classic. Interesting side note. He says he heard that he was a producer for Good Will Hunting, which was an amazing movie. So, yes. And then he says Mallrats is a guilty pleasure and a huge fan of the Kevin Smith town halls, where he just talks to the audience.
There you go.
That's cool. That sounds like fun. I didn't know he had that. Have you ever watched one of those?
I have not.
Okay, got it.
That's
okay,
cool.
and okay, that's my Kevin Smith list. Oh, but offhand or cop out, because he thought those were funny films. So. Yeah. Okay, so that's James. And then now my TikTok group. Let's see, Jenny Lip with 2 P's 21. Degrassi the movie.
Oh my god. Did he write
know
that?
one. I don't know if he wrote it.
Okay, so okay,
Now,
gotta look that up because
You're gonna-
Rossi
look it
the
up. Okay.
movie.
that's what I'm saying.
What?
so honestly I don't know, and I didn't specify on TikTok that they had to be written by him. So
'cause we did on the show.
it was, yeah, but it was like last
one.
Sunday, and I forgot.
Yep.
2 Sundays ago.
Yeah, see, 2 Sundays, and
Yeah,
I
and-
did this on Sunday.
And
Like
you
I
had math
recorded
in
this.
your brain. I get it.
I just need to wipe it. Because at Helen by email said grown-ups, and I was like, I was grown-ups? I don't know.
She thought you said Kevin James.
Oh.
Oh, I have to ask her if she meant Kevin James. Oh, that's funny.
Well, yeah.
That's cool. Okay, Jiggly Jello 76 says, Clerks, Chasing Amy, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Catch and Release.
Cool.
Yay.
Catch and Release.
Okay, at
So I
Mo
think-
yes.
That Kevin James or Kevin, God, look what you did to me. Kevin Smith was on Degrassi, which is like it's a Canadian soap opera for teens, I believe. And yeah,
What does
which
that mean?
don't get me wrong, It's funny. I've watched it, or good. I'm not sure. I watched some of it a fair amount of time ago, but yes, he was in.
Oh, he was in it. Okay.
He was also in
pitched-
Catch and Release too.
Writing and directing episodes.
Okay.
So, yeah, that counts.
Okay. Cool. Very cool. Okay. At Mo_the Prof HJ says Jay and Silent Bob and Dogma.
Yeah.
Dogma's good.
Yeah. I don't know. So I was going through, and there was a lot of films there that I had not seen ever, and I was like, wow. And he pretty much like stayed in the independent film circuit.
Right.
Like he didn't do a lot. Did he do anything for like big companies?
I mean,
Like-
he's worked for Warner Brothers. He's written and directed episodes of Supergirl and The Flash, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he did. Yeah. Okay.
He just has his own production company, doesn't he?
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
View Askew, right?
View Askew.
You mean Supergirl the show?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I could see that. I mean, some of that's good.
Well, he's a big comic book guy too. So.
Yeah, he's got
okay.
like a comic book
Dude, DC.
show group.
Oh, wait.
and-
Yeah, DC needs him on their green light, red light thing.
That
I'm
would
sure
be-
he wouldn't say no. I mean,
yeah,
it's
that
not
would be
like
a smart move.
it's not like he
Yeah.
hasn't tried to make to break into the big industries. It's just some people who control those probably don't find his brand of humor that
Yeah.
funny, so they just
And
don't.
isn't he also like the kind of guy who likes to do stuff his own way?
He
Like,
it's like my way. Like this is my vision. Like this is what I'm
Yeah.
doing, and
But
so
isn't
he
that
just
how
makes his own.
directing is? That's what it is. Like
Not
that's my
always.
vision.
not always.
No.
I mean, I still have my 7-year-old version of what a director would be like. So
Not
Yeah.
when the executive producers are like, "Hey, we're putting a lot of money into this, and this is what we need to
So
see."
we're gonna change your ending, okay? Because
Yeah.
focus groups say that it would be better this way.
Yep.
yeah,
And then
crazy.
oh,
Yes.
Hey, someone's getting a phone call from Ratatouille.
it's my German
Oh,
my polka alarm to let me know that I need to do my German lesson if I haven't.
Ah. Well, it's almost time for your German lessons. Let's get through this.
Yeah.
The Archfiend says Jay and Silent Bob strike back. So that's
Good.
it. That's all. That's all my TikTok friends. Thank you so much for
Nice.
joining us on that. Let's see. Wendy. Here we go. Here's
Mm-hmm.
hers. You're gonna love this. Actually, it's Wendy's husband. Says my husband says Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and Dogma. And then she clarifies by saying, I don't have any. I got to see these with him. I need to.
Oh,
So she
there
hasn't
you
really
go.
seen any. Yeah. So, okay. So that's it.
Okay.
That's the listener list.
Nice.
So ready for the cast list?
Yeah.
I have Mallrats and Clerks. I
Okay.
have not really seen anything. I did put on my list Good Will Hunting just because I wanted to say he was the executive producer on that, and I really like that film. But it doesn't satisfy the criteria. So
The chef says no.
yes, which is fine. I'm okay with this. I'm
whatever.
Not,
Whatever.
I am not gonna like be complaining or
Participation
worried about it at all.
is great, so whatever we get,
That's
right. Exactly. We
As
love
long
the
as it's not-
participation.
as long as it's not too far off the rails, then
Yeah.
Right. So, anywho,
like, oh, he knows the
Would-
guy that was in that, so it's a Kevin
Right.
Smith movie. That's cool.
all right, exactly. See that?
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, we're not playing that. So
No, right. So that's all of my list with the hashtag. I must see more of his films.
That's a big hashtag.
It is. It's giant. It's giant. So,
Okay.
well, how about you, Beth? What's on your hashtag?
Okay. What's on my hashtag?
No.
My list. It's the classics. I like me some Clerks. I like Mallrats. I like Dogma, James, Silent Bob Strike Back. I actually liked Jersey Girl a fair amount.
It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie.
No. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and put Tusk on there.
Go ahead, do it.
Just because I don't know.
It's such a weird movie.
It's such a weird movie, and you're
It's
just
so
like,
out there.
what is
I have
going
a desire to see it
on?
again.
Did you say you
I
have
don't wanna
no
see-
desire, or you have desire?
No, I do. I'm like, when I first saw it, I was kind of, because that was, weren't we required to watch that or something? Somebody made us watch it.
The boys.
The boys.
The Travises.
Travises made us watch it.
I like how you say they made us watch it, but you're like,
Yeah.
I have to watch that.
But now, like, after seeing it, I feel like I gotta see it again just to see if I can unbox more of.
There's so
Whatever.
much to unpack in that movie. Where
Yeah.
you're just sitting there, like, with your hand on your face, just going, what?
Yes.
Exactly. What now?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a, yeah. And
There's
if you,
got to be a lot of metaphor and stuff going on in there.
I don't even necessarily know that that's true.
Right.
Like, yes, but also, does there? So, how about you, Joe? How about you?
My list is pretty basic. It's all the classics. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Mallrats, and Clerks.
There you go.
And
Good-
you don't
good
have
choices.
a honorable?
No, because those to me are like, those are the top three.
Yeah.
Now, those go way back, though, right? Like
Clerks
James-
is his oldest. I think
Yeah.
one of the older ones.
Yeah. I think it was his first, wasn't it?
It might be, yeah.
Right. I think it was the one that put him on the radar.
1994.
Yeah. I remember when it came out, because, like, I was getting into my film career at the time, and I just remember it going crazy. Almost, but not exactly like Blair Witch Project did.
Oh, God. I had to clean up so much barf.
Oh my god. I don't get that motion sickness, but I've heard that one really got people.
It did. And as someone who was working in the movie theater at the time,
Yikes.
yep,
That sucks.
there's a lot of barf.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of barf. That's a
I'm
lot.
surprised-
That's a big old pile of puke.
Oh god.
Did you not get, like, barf bags to hand out to audience members? And
That would have
stuff?
been
Like,
smart, but no, that was no. Why? That would have been helpful. That would have
Yeah.
meant that poor minimum wage bow tie wearers wouldn't have had to like wheel in the mop bucket
Yeah.
and try to carry that upstairs because there's always stairs and nobody.
And not get splashed on and
Yep.
Ugh.
Because the rest of it, like, think about a movie theater. I know it's been a long time, guys, but everything is carpeted except where you're in front of your seat.
Yeah, that's true.
So if
But
you're
it's always
mopping,
sticky.
it's exactly. If you're
Yeah.
mopping, it's because someone didn't make it out, and if you're like shop vacuuming,
Oh, God.
it's because they made it as far as they could.
Gross.
Yeah.
Is this a wet dry shop vac? I hope so.
Sure is, buddy.
Ugh.
Oh, my
But you gotta wait
goodness.
till after the movie.
Oh man.
Ugh.
It reminds me of the time we went to Disneyland and somebody was throwing up as they were ascending the Swiss Family Robinson tree.
Oh no!
And there was barf on the stairs. There was a little bit on the landing. And I remember telling my friend, like, dude,
That's a lot.
someone's having a bad day right here on the tree.
Oh.
Gosh. Wow.
That was brutal.
That's a big pile of puke.
Yeah.
All right, so good list, guys. Good list.
It's a great list. Never mentioned that film again. Okay, well, how about alphabet movie soup? Huh? Stuff we've been putting in our eyes?
I can't really understand what you're saying.
I think you said what we've been putting in our eyes with alphabet movie soup.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, we'll keep
so
going.
He left real quick, but I think what he was saying was that we watched
X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
So
how'd you like that, Joe?
So I was a little bit on the fence with this one because originally it was only marketed as Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, can I pick it? And then I saw that in like IMDb and some other sources, they call it X-Men Dark Phoenix. So I feel like it was a safe pick. I
feel like it works.
It definitely.
Although I really wish we had to watch Xanadu.
I'm so like
musical, baby.
I'm glad I spat that out and then just decided, hey, I'm just joking.
You found out what it was and backtracked real hard.
Yeah, I just liked the title sounded neat.
It just starts with an X, so you know.
Yeah. No, so, yeah, let's talk about Dark Phoenix and how it's not that. Never mind. It was okay. Definitely not the worst X-Men film that I've seen.
I will agree with that completely.
If we're counting X-Men Wolverine Origins.
Mm-hmm.
So, definitely not the best one, though.
Welcome back, DJ.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite X-Men movie might be. Now, what was wrong with it? I feel like there was too much exposition.
There was a lot of story to it.
But it was like they were kind of spoon-feeding you.
Yeah, and stuff that we've mostly heard before.
Kind of already know. Yeah. Like, this is the third or fourth time that Jean Grey's gone bananas.
Right. But it's different timeline now, man.
I know, and that's what's so weird is, like, the one movie that, like, all the fans really don't like because it, like, screwed up timelines is probably my favorite one.
Yeah, okay. Are you with us, DJ?
He's trying.
No. He's trying real hard. I would agree that there was a lot of exposition, a lot of story that we've seen before, and that it was pretty solidly front loaded with that.
Well, Crackhead Blue, and I kind of I thought about it later. She said it was pretty dull.
It was a little bit slow. There was not a lot of there was the big
the train sequence was the biggest thing, right?
Right, which they sold on every trailer.
Right. But even that wasn't like super exciting. Like it was kind of just status quo.
A lot of air quotes action.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of meat in that film.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. There was like what you were saying about the action, there's not a lot of stuff going on that like they didn't have to explain anything.
I didn't find it like unbearable to watch, but like I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it again.
Right, I would agree with that. It wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen ever, or even this year.
Okay.
But I have no desire to rewatch
I don't need to watch it again. Yeah, I would like watch First Class or Days of Future Past 5 times more than watch this again. I mean, I don't think the acting was poor.
No.
The story just was like, eh.
Yeah, I think that the actors did with it what they could with what they were given.
Yeah, like I'm not sliding Sophie Turner. Yeah.
Yeah, she did. She did fine.
Yeah, I think she was good.
She's good. I think she's beautiful. I think her American accent wasn't garbage.
It was actually good.
Yeah.
It was believable. McAvoy crushed it as always.
Well,
like he's just good and everything. Yeah. It was cool to see Fassbender in there again.
Fassbender!
I thought we wouldn't be seeing him anymore.
Well, you never know.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, oh, is Wolverine gonna show up at the end and like flick a cigarette at us and then walk away?
Who knows? Could be.
Yeah. So it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. It wasn't great.
It was a movie.
What would you rate it?
4.
Oof, below average.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you give it?
I was gonna give it a 5, just to be like middle of the road. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. Wait, it wasn't half bad. And it wasn't half good either. That's what I was trying to say.
Maybe I'll go for like 5.
Don't let me influence your decision.
No, it's like I'm thinking about how often do I give anything under 5.
Very rarely.
And it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't the worst movie. So I'll give it a 5.
Yeah, it was
wasn't-
just super blah.
DJ says he gave it a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Yes. Do I sound better now?
No, it's still the same, man.
Well,
So,
Beth, what have you been watching?
Stuff we're putting on our eyes. We're on to stuff we're putting in our eyes.
Right, stuff we're putting in our eyes. I watched a lot of true crime stuff this week. So, the Netflix documentary on Jeffrey Epstein, I watched.
Oh,
It's called,
what's that called?
Filthy Rich, I believe.
Huh.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Sickening?
Yeah, just disgusting. Oh my god, the levels of awfulness involved in this is just, it's mind-blowing. So then of course I had to go and listen to like a bunch of different podcasts about it, and then I remembered how much I like true crime podcasts. So then I was going and listening to other stuff, and then I was watching a documentary called The Staircase, which is also on Netflix, which is about Michael Peterson, who, did he kill his wife? Did he not kill his wife?
That was up in the Bay Area, right?
That was in like in Durham, so like North Carolina.
Oh. I'm thinking of Scott Peterson.
Yeah, you're thinking of Scott Peterson, which I haven't watched that one yet, so I'm sure I'll get around to that. That is an interesting case. He claims she fell down the stairs. It doesn't necessarily. There's a lot of blood that you wouldn't necessarily. There's a really amusing theory that involves an owl in the house because she had feathers in her hair. Yeah, that one's pretty bonkers. You can watch that; it's pretty interesting. Or Robert Durst, The Jinx is on HBO. That one, wow. His wife disappeared in 1980. I want to say 82, probably 85. It was 85. And she apparently got on a train to go to her apartment in the city so she could go to school the next morning and was never seen again. No actual evidence that she's dead, no evidence she's alive. She just literally disappeared. And a lot of people said he did it. He claimed obviously that he didn't do it.
Well, yeah.
Then when the FBI was looking into it, they were going to talk to his best friend, who was like his mouthpiece during that whole debacle. And like 2 days before she was supposed to get talked to by the FBI, someone killed her.
Wow.
Ugh.
And lots of people said he did it. And of course he said he didn't do it. And then he was in hiding.
Yeah, which is something you do when you're innocent.
Right, yeah. And he was living in a house under an assumed identity as a woman. And then his neighbor turned up dead, and he said it was an accident. But so he admitted to killing the guy, but it was an accident. But instead of calling 911, oh my goodness, this was an accident, he went the old route of hacking him up into pieces
Oh, God.
and dumping him in the bay. Except no one has ever found his head. So
they
there's
found
still-
everything but?
Yeah. So
Oh,
like
gosh.
these kids found a torso,
Jesus.
and then there was like another bag with legs in it, and but he's attached to like one of the richest real estate development families in New York. So he's got money out his ears. That's a pretty crazy one. If you want to watch a pretty crazy documentary where you're just like, wow, another thing. And it's entirely possible that yes, just people who are close to this guy magically disappear or wind up
like
dead.
too many
and
of them.
There's 3 so far. Very
Yikes.
coincidental. Maybe he's just a jinx. But then in the documentary, they find something that they're like, well, this is scary. So I actually really recommend that one.
Which you're not going to say because you don't want to spoil it. Good.
Exactly.
Good. See,
It was bad
DJ, see how
enough
that
that
works?
I said that
I'm just kidding.
something happens.
Something
So
happens.
I watched those 3. I watched new Animaniacs on Hulu.
I heard about that.
It's like all these dead people, horrible crime, also Animaniacs.
This will make me feel better.
Right. It's pretty good. It's very self-aware. I feel like it's good, but I also feel like it's missing some of the magic from the original.
Yeah.
Like, it's Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain, but you don't, as far as I've seen, get like Katie Kaboom or Chicken Boo or Good Idea, Bad Idea, or what was the pigeon one called?
All the little good feathers.
There it is. Thank you.
All the little in-between things.
Yeah, like Rita and Runt.
Yeah, okay.
I really liked those. Like Chicken Boo is a total throwaway, ridiculous thing, but I love Chicken Boo. It's like the dad wants the kid to sit on Santa's lap, and he's like, "No, Dad, it's a chicken." Just this big chicken dressed up like Santa, like clucking, but nobody can like admit that it's a chicken. It's
Right.
hilarious to me. So I enjoyed the new Animaniacs. I just would like to see some of the in-betweeny stuff.
When did that come out?
I want to say the beginning of the year, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it was recent.
Yeah, the end of the year was what I meant to say.
The end of the year.
Yeah, and I watched Alex Trebek's Last Jeopardy,
Oh.
Hmm.
and it made me sad, but also happy because he was such a good guy, such a nice Canadian. We've been watching MasterChef Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about this last time because we're still watching MasterChef Canada. They just swear like willy-nilly. They are not bleeped, nothing.
Awesome.
It's
That's
very
how it should.
odd.
That's how it should be.
I know, but it's like I hear swearing all the time, not just
Yeah.
from my own face hole, but also like movies and stuff. But still, I'm sitting there watching it, and someone drops the F-bomb because they their cake fell over, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, look, did you hear that?
Yeah, it's definitely weirder to hear it like on TV because you're just
Yeah.
so programmed to never hear it on TV.
Exactly.
So I
that
get
was
that.
odd.
I get that. Yeah.
But what did you watch, DJ?
Well, gosh, I've been watching Star Trek Enterprise, season 4. Not done with that yet. Finished Discovery, season 3, I think it is. Whatever. They don't have any more now. They're like, it's in the planning for the next season, whenever that's going to come
caught
out.
up.
I am all caught up, but I loved it. That was so awesome. I think it was better than the second season. Amazing stuff. Chernobyl, we watched that, finished that.
A second viewing or first viewing for you?
First viewing.
Okay.
Yeah,
First
he hadn't
ever.
watched it.
Yeah.
What'd you think? Did you watch the whole thing?
Yes. Oh
What did-
my gosh.
Was it not
good?
super compelling?
Yeah, it was
so good.
It was amazing.
As
it was,
sad as it is, it's just like,
Yeah. It's
I
so
mean-
good. It's insane, but it's so good.
yeah.
I was trying to decide, like while I was watching that, I was just thinking, do we live in Russia right now? What the
I mean,
Not
there are odd parallels, but
amazing, amazingly odd parallels.
Yeah.
I was just like, really? I didn't see a birthmark on the Cheeto's head.
oh dear.
I mean, just so like a scientist comes in and says this is what's gonna happen, and the guy is like, what do you want me to do about it? We got stuff to do. And she goes,
Well, too bad we got to have a parade.
Yeah.
weren't you a salesman?
Didn't
A
you make
shoe
shoes last
salesman?
week?
And he goes, yeah, and now I'm in charge. And she's like,
She's all,
Well-
cool, I'm out.
Yeah.
yeah,
Bye.
yeah, see ya.
I got to talk to someone else because this is not gonna end well for anyone.
And by the way, secretary lady, he's a moron. You might want to take these pills.
Yeah, take these iodine pills or iodine, as they say.
Yes. But that was just amazing. Like, I really liked it. I only also not only, but also because I kind of lived through it.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when that happened. And secondly, I loved Godzilla with Matthew Broderick. So
What does that? Huh?
So
he was studying.
I know that you love that movie because you've said it before. Like, that is not a surprise to me. I'm just... Is it because of the radioactivity? Is that where you've gone with this?
Yeah, it's because of the earthworms that he was studying at Chernobyl.
Oh,
Yes.
They say the name.
They even say the name, exactly.
Matthew Broderick's Godzilla. That was the one with the little baby Godzillas at the end.
Yeah, where they have the birth or the
and they look like little velociraptors.
Super square-faced velociraptors.
Yeah.
Godzilla 2000.
That's such a terrible movie.
Yeah, but Chernobyl on HBO was really
super
good.
Yes.
It was super good. My heart goes out to all those people that had to make it better. You know I mean, there wasn't a choice. Like, things that had to get done, and you were not going to survive it.
Yeah,
right.
They had to do that stuff, and most of them were just like, okay, this is what we do.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, okay, we need 3 volunteers to, what's that? Oh, yeah, die.
Yeah.
And they go, all right,
I'll do it.
Nice
for
to
my
see
country.
you guys.
Yep.
Right? And,
we'll give you 300 rubles, maybe.
Yeah. And like a year's pay for my family, who's not going to have, would have survived longer. Mm-hmm. Like, if I were alive.
It's just bananas. It's so just every chance that they had to turn left, they turned wrong.
Yeah. That is true.
Nice.
Yeah.
Watched WandaVision.
Oh, you did?
WandaVision, okay.
WandaVision, it's on Disney Plus. Wanda
and Vision.
Yeah. The Marvel TV show.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like, I really, really want to like it, and I think I do.
Okay.
I just don't feel like it's long enough. They're not giving us enough, so it's going to be one of those shows. I predict other people are going to not, like, really hate it, like, because it doesn't give you enough. Like, I mean, each episode, something happens that is wonky, which is part of a bigger story, but it's... They tried to go sitcom with it, and there's laugh tracks and stuff like that, but it's part of the reason, part of the thing that they're there. Like, the very first episode, the very first scene, they're getting there after maybe their wedding, from where we don't know. They don't even know. So there's a mystery behind what's going on, but it's like they're on they're a television show.
Right.
So it's a neat concept, very much like Marvel meets
I Love Lucy.
I Love Lucy, but also meets what is the Jim Carrey film where the cameras are following him?
The Truman Show?
That's it. The Truman
Penny will
Show.
slap you for not knowing the name of that movie.
I know. She's not listening.
Oh, you're lucky.
I am lucky.
Bad husband.
So it's a lot like that. So it's good. I think it's just a slow burn kind of a thing. I mean, I hope it gets more than like 9 episodes, because there's a lot to unpack there, and it goes so quick. So
okay.
And then we finished Doom Patrol on HBO. So I liked it. I really want more. I can't wait to see more. Great show. I really enjoyed it. It's on HBO as well if you wanted to check it out.
Cool.
Yeah. And I'm sure there was more. Like, there was, like, I had time off, but not really. Maybe there wasn't more, honestly. So that's all I have.
Okay.
Joe, Did you get to throw out any?
Yeah. We watched the Great Pottery Throwdown.
Damn straight you did.
Because of Beth's recommendation. And man, I was hooked. Like, I wanted to just keep watching and keep watching.
It's hypnotic.
It was super great. And like, I think we even messaged Beth a couple times like, hey, we're watching this show.
Mm-hmm.
Every time that dude cries, like at first I'm like, why is he so emotional? But that's cool. He's just like, he really loves seeing good work. And
yeah.
And there's a few times where like I got a little misty because he's getting misty. And then it's just like some of the people on the show, like let's see, season 3, they made a pretty big change with the hosts and one of the judges, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't want to watch it. My favorite person ever is Kiln Guy Rich. Like, I just love how like
Kiln Guy Rich is just carrying the thing.
He's the best, dude. He's the best.
Kiln Guy Rich.
Kiln Guy Rich.
A toilet shaped like a turtle just walking.
Yeah. Some of the toilet episodes were good. Season 3, that Rosalind lady.
Yeah.
So sweet, dude.
Isn't she charming?
Everything was just a pleasure to be part of. Like, she was just so sweet.
I made this lamp that looks like a knitting sheep.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So there was some great characters, not characters because they're not great personalities along the way, which Blue and I really enjoyed. We binged it in one night. Queen's Gambit.
Oh, how was that?
One sitting. Very good. Very good.
Wow.
I mean,
it had to be good. One sitting. You just like kept going.
That was 8 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Now you're gonna make me have to see
I really liked it.
Okay.
And I feel like there was something else, but I can't think of what it. That might be it, actually.
That's a lot for you guys.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we consumed. Well, the Pottery Throwdown was over the course of like a few days.
Yeah.
And then we watched all of Queen's Gambit last night. We started in the afternoon and just was like, want to watch another one? Yeah, let's just watch another one. And then it was like
Sunday.
Hey, you want to eat dinner? Yeah, let's eat dinner. But you want to watch another one? Yeah, let's watch another one.
Yeah.
And then just kept them going. So
makes sense.
It was good. I really enjoyed it, actually. And I wasn't like compelled to go play chess or anything, but I did remember times like, talking about chess or playing chess with Crackhead Blue's dad, and
nice.
My one friend who is also my math tutor last time I was taking the class, my good friend, he put us on to some chess stuff back when the big Magnuson tournament thing was happening with all those guys were playing last year. So it was like, nice. Oh, this is cool. I didn't realize there was like this big a deal. And then part of me was like, is this based on anything true or is it just a fictional story?
Right.
So I think it's just a fictional story, but it's still good nonetheless.
Nice.
I would recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And that's it. Pretty sure.
Before we move on, I remembered now, yesterday, much like Joe and Blue binging The Queen's Gambit, my mom and I watched Bridgerton. Which is like a period piece, sort of. So I watched it, and it's a fun watch. You're watching it, and you're like, ooh, intrigue, scandal, oh, Regency, oh. And I'm sitting there going, there are themes here that I have seen a bazillion times. What is the pattern that I'm missing here? And then I found out that it was based on books. I look up the books. They are straight up bodice rippers. These are just cheesy romance novels. And I'm like, yes!
No wonder I love this.
The cheesy romance novel has made the leap.
There it is.
And not like fancy highbrow historical cheesy romance like Outlander, which has been on Stars for a while, but like goofy bodice rippers.
Like the Fabio covered ones?
Pretty much.
All right.
And not everybody's into that kind of thing, but I used to read them with my grandma.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's weird, right? But
Well, no, grandma was into it, right? That was her thing.
well, yeah. She just had like wall shelves full of these books, and she's like, just go pick one. You can read as many books as you want, because I love to read.
Right.
And so it was like a thing. She's like, oh, I've read that one, and we would have anyway. So
Book club about it.
Right. So
That's awesome.
It's a pretty fun show. It's fun. The historical accuracy is low. The costuming
No way.
is beautiful, but also low as far as accuracy goes. But it sure is fun to watch.
So you and moms were watching that together?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So DJ has put here The Stand, and is that because you watched it?
Well, yes, we're watching The Stand. We're not caught up yet, but
Okay.
we are watching that now as well. So fascinating. I do remember like bits and pieces of the original like TV series or whatever it was, made for TV thing.
The TV movie.
Yeah. But I mean like there's no comparison, honestly. Like this is, I think, more in depth and fascinating. Like, ugh, yeah.
Don't say anything.
Like it.
Don't say anything, because I told you my plan. I'm waiting until it's all released so I can binge it.
There you go.
So
we'll talk about it when we'll talk about it for realsies when it's all watched up.
When it's all out, and then I'll watch it up, and then. Sorry to make you guys wait, but that's okay. It's something that I know I won't be able to do week to week, so
yeah,
right.
I'm just like, I gotta wait till it's all out, and then I can just go hard and watch it all. So,
well, how many episodes are there? Like, I'm still not caught up. So
I think I want to say there's 10, but I think it's actually 9. Let me verify.
Oh, okay.
I actually just picked up my phone when I have my computer right here.
Hey,
like I was typing.
That's very cool.
That's the word. That's what you're used to, is looking stuff up on the phone.
Yeah.
Except I can type faster on my computer.
True.
And I don't know what episode we're on. I think we're on 5.
I think there's only 5 out. So if you're.
Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe I'm all caught up. I don't know. Well, when I go to it and see
later. There are 9.
There's gonna be 9. Okay, so 9. For another month, and I can watch them all.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry,
there's
guys.
plenty more to watch. Like and I don't mind. I won't talk about it anymore other than I'm watching it. That's it. And I'm watching it and. Ugh.
Oh, okay. So.
That's it.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
What happened?
No, I couldn't understand that one.
Yeah. DJ, you're robot-y again, but we're fighting through it.
We're fighting through it. I just couldn't understand the last one you were speaking really quickly.
Oh.
On top of it being robot-y, so it was like.
Yeah.
I've been able to mostly figure out what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. I went out again.
Nah, it's still the same, man.
Yeah. Now I see a little red thing that says blah. Doesn't like you.
Yes, for some reason it's not jiving with your Discord today. That happens too, though. I mean, I've had that happen to me as well, where everything else is working great, and for some reason.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's going green, red, green, red.
That's not good.
Mm-mm. When I stop talking, it goes to green.
Of course, it's because it's not working as hard.
Jerk.
So yeah, end message on that. When The Stand is finished dropping, we'll have a talk about that.
That's right. Exactly.
You can try leaving the chat and coming back in.
I will.
That might. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't.
Hello. Man, I feel bad.
It sucks. Trust me.
No, I've been the one with the audio trouble.
Yeah.
That's why I feel bad.
Yeah.
And I was trying really hard to like battle through and listen to what he's saying, but I couldn't hear it.
There we go.
Yeah, trying to respond is like I can't
Other
tell
than
what
just
to
going
say.
like, yep. Huh?
Yep.
Sure. Yarp. Nar.
Nope. It's gone.
Yeah, it's still doing it.
And
Yeah, I could see it.
so
What's next?
yeah.
Well, I'll start. I'll do this, so you won't hear it very well.
Surprise.
Trivia question: True
Hey!
or false? Smokin' is a quote from the film "Thank You for Smoking," and the answer was false. And who got it? Blue, Wendy, and James. Woohoo!
Yay!
Congrats
guys.
to them. So, okay. So, our next question is: A Good Day to Die Hard. What film? Okay, in A Good Day to Die Hard, what Frank Sinatra song was sung by the Russian taxi cab driver?
I don't think I know that.
That's a good one then.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
okay.
I've only seen that one once.
I can give choices or just leave it.
No. Just let him.
No, just leave it.
Okay.
Good Day to Die Hard. Is that the one with No, that's Live Free or Die Hard.
Right.
So this is the one where his son is. That one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's that one.
They have some Russia issues as well.
Right.
It's always Russia.
Always.
No, it was Germany too.
Oh, true. Okay.
Yeah,
oh.
I don't know the answer to that.
Me either.
Cool. When you hear it, you'll be like, oh.
Oh, I bet I have a guess.
Right.
But I'm not
You
going to
probably
say
do.
it.
Don't
You
say it.
cannot say your guess.
No, keep
Mrs.
your guess to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Okay. So who are we gonna list next week?
All right. So we came up with the idea that we were gonna go from the movie we watched based on the alphabet movie to picking our list of the other person next week.
Mm-hmm.
That made no sense, but I think you know what I mean.
got
It was
Gotcha.
clear enough.
Yeah.
So my two choices are either Fassbender or Malkavoy. You guys decide.
I think we've done McAvoy.
Maybe.
So I
My
think-
list is so long now.
My vote is for Fassbender then.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
I was gonna say Sophie Turner, but I don't think she's done too many movies yet.
It's like
really.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, there's not much there. So I
That
think
makes sense.
McAvoy. Or no, sorry, Fassbender. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure
We have done McAvoy before. Yeah, we
Yeah.
have.
Okay.
he's in a great movie about tennis
Tennis?
called Wimbledon.
Ooh.
It's like a romantic comedy.
Oh.
It's super cute though. But yeah, we're gonna go for Fassbender.
Fassbender. Michael Fassbender.
Cool.
Fassbender.
Let's do it.
Yep, I'm for it.
All right. What's next is if you have a Michael Fassbender film you want to put on there, send us a text 512-podcast or send us an email. Shout out at tfwmovies.com or at tfwmovies on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Yeah, or just go to my TikTok. I'll probably have that on there this week sometime as well. So.
He does them TikToks pretty commonly.
I do, and I stick them on the Instagram Reels as well, so that you'll see them there.
You're multi-platform.
I know, but I just copy my TikTok and send it over there. I don't really. do
All your
anything different.
Instagram reels have TikTok in the corner of them.
They do.
Hey man,
sure
you gotta,
do.
time's money.
Right?
Cover the bases.
Exactly. Yeah. Bingo. But so now it's time for plugging something. We'll plug Big Checho's Standard Tattoo Parlor right now. Wait, I don't even think it's appointments only. So go to his Instagram, the Big Checho's Standard Tattoo Parlor, and then he's selling shirts and stuff, custom shirts and all that stuff. You can even get one that has his logo on it, which is actually kind of cool. So check it out. He's a big supporter of our show, our podcast, so we're going to be a big supporter of him.
Yeah, we love Checho.
That's right, we do. I wrote a book called The Nerda-in-Law. Check it out. It's on Amazon. I'm writing a little excerpt for another, like a publication about being a spouse of a coda, so that should be fun.
Cool.
Where I'll plug the book in that publication as well, which will be really cool. Lots of writing for me these days. Okay, 29 Toes Podcast. I'm gonna have to meet up with those guys and see what's going on. Maybe
Yeah, see if they're all right.
Yeah, maybe we'll invite them to the show. I think that might be fun.
Well, I know Brittany had COVID for a bit, so.
Oh shoot, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Travis was taking care of all the kids.
Yeah.
Tyler.
And
yeah,
I know that Lucas is very busy with his baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, taking care of little Lucas, Lincoln Lewis.
So
yes,
yeah. They're busy. They got things going on.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun. We'll have them on our show. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. We'll plan it. We'll plan it out. Figure that out.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Joe, you want to plug something?
Yeah, I'll plug the Twitch channel like usual. You can find me 3 nights a week, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC.
Yeah.
Video gaming and having a great time.
Always a good time.
Yeah.
Always. So, let's see. What else? Oh, do I have anything else? Oh, I think that's it. I think that's all we wrote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We've made it to the end of the show. Hooray!
Yay!
I know there was a possibility there were a lot of tangents. If there weren't, it's because DJ cut them out. Good job, DJ.
Thank you.
So
I suck.
We'll start the thank yous as we always do by thanking our Patreon members, Lucas, Abby, Tyler, Teacher Jam, Strauss, Sean, Wendy. Of course, Blue is in there too, but we thank her later. Joshua Struthers, who lent his lovely vocals to our intro. Thank you. Big Checho, who does all of our artwork because we are lucky.
Indeed.
Of course, we would like to thank the people who, talk. So, DJ, that's you. Good talking.
Yay.
Joe, that's you. Good talking.
Hey, I talked
to you.
That's you.
Beth,
Good
you talked
talking.
good.
So, we would also like to thank the lovely ladies behind the scenes who help us and keep us from going absolutely bananas in the times that are currently occurring. So, Miss Blue, we love you. Thank you so much. Dorothy Fielden, that's my mom. Thanks, Mom. You're great. Penny, we love you. I hope that you're having a good time playing Emoji Blitz. It's is it King Candy this week? It's King Candy.
Yes.
Oh, King Candy. So I hope she's enjoying that.
Good.
But most of all, we would like to thank you, the listener, for listening. Because if you didn't, we would just be talking to each other, which isn't a bad thing. But also, we like to talk to you too. So remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, enjoy the new year, and be excellent to each other.
I got fat on my bones. Here's my fish.
Do you blow on your food for eat it, or do you just your way through it?
Okay, Candy.